this is one of the major changes, is that now patients can actually go in feet first, correct? I'm telling you, I cannot wait to indulge into this. It might not be the healthiest, but hey, say goodbye to my waistline. Okay guys, I don't believe I'm on Katniss Everdeen's level yet, but I do plan on practicing until I get to that level.
But Bree, 10 seconds? All it takes is 10 seconds to do that much damage. It broke my heart.
It's so funny. Travis came out with his gold tie. He thought he was going to have his little black and gold to represent home, and yeah, the Vikings just snatched it away.
Just like that.
Okay.
You feeling it?
Yes.
All right, do a little jog.
Okay. Well, thank you so much, Miss Carol.
You're welcome.
The Black Hills definitely see how out of shape I am right now. And when I'm traveling, I must say, this has been my go-to. Like, I'm telling you, I would not get on a long flight without it. And we did get a chance to ask people what are they shopping for this year. And they told us that they are mostly doing it online. Like, a lot of people say they're doing from Amazon, from their PJs.
Bring it on up. Good. Engaging onto the bar. Very nice.
I must say, as a Southern girl who moved here from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, I am extremely excited to find out that there is a Cajun restaurant here in Rapid City. It may seem simple and nothing extraordinary. However, Wall Drug started 86 years ago with free ice water.
Free ice water is the backbone of this business. It's what turned it around back in the 30s.
Ted and Dorothy Husted opened Wall Drug during the Great Depression, and the business struggled in the early years. Until Dorothy Husted noticed Wall Drug could provide something vital to travelers leaving the Badlands.
Here we sit with this great big soda fountain, all the ice in the world, and no customers.
Dorothy suggested supplying free ice water to visitors to whet their appetite for the drugstore.
Ted thought it was a little corny, but it just might work. He hired a high school boy. They went out and put the sign up. Before he got back to the store, the first customers had already stopped. Ted thought if one side had an impact, what would 20 or 30 Wall Drug signs along the highway leading to Wall do?
And something so simple was the foundation of Wall Drug. Wall Drug expanded and is now a prominent attraction with its own distinctive way of advertising. From the free ice water to the billboards and bumper stickers you can find across the world, Wall Drug has certainly put a small rural western South Dakota town on the map.
We advertise extensively to get people to stop, but we don't want them to be disappointed once they stop. We want to have excellent food in our dining rooms, fun things to do and see.
The first time here, I was expecting a small drugstore. It's a little bigger than that.
The population in Wall is 800, and to be so widely known all over the world, that's pretty rare for a small town. We have visitors coming from, 5 generations of families, and it's just really special to see that not only is it a multi-generational family business, but we have multi-generational customers.
Late September is the start of primary deer archery season. South Dakota residents and non-residents are welcome to participate in deer archery, but any first-time deer hunters are required to pass the National Bow Hunters course. To help me get ready for the season, Cabela's Hunting and Archery Sales Coach gave me a quick crash course on deer archery training that is offered by Cabela's. The first step was determining my draw length, which was calculated by figuring out my wingspan. After determining that I had a 25-inch draw, it was time to gear up and practice shooting.
I won't hit you, I promise.
Release 8, you want that triangle about the middle of your palm of your hand. And when you strap her on, you want it just loose enough you can slide probably a pen or a pencil. And if you wanted to, you can put your hand through that wrist strap, completely up to you. That's totally user preference there. And then with your release aid, you will have it to that outside. You will clip onto this D-loop right here. Yep. You'll want to square to the target, completely parallel to them. There you go, head in on this string, go through that peak. Perfect.
Okay, I must say, as a Southern girl who moved here from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, I am extremely excited to find out that there is a Cajun restaurant here in Rapid City. I am outside of Jambone's restaurant, and I'm about to speak to the owner and see what she has cooking up today. Let's take a look. I
am here at Jim Bones with the owner, Cherie Shriver. And Cherie, I must say, it smells amazing in here. So what are we cooking up today?
Well, right now we have some red beans and rice and jambalaya on the stove. So you want to come on back and take a look?
Yes, I do.
So right here, Megan is cooking up our red beans and rice. It's one of our most popular dishes. It's got lots of red beans, andouille sausage, the Trinity, which is your onions, peppers, and celery, and it's served over rice and topped with green onion.
And I must say, I know this is done right because you see all the meat that's in here. It seems like it's more meat than beans. Exactly how I love my red beans. And what do we have cooking over here?
And in this pot, we have our jambalaya. There again, the Trinity, which is what we all cook with down home. This has chicken, sausage, and this is cooked with a rice and also topped with your green onions. This is probably the most popular after our gumbo.
And I know we only have the red beans and the jambalaya here, but what are some other popular?
Our most popular is our gumbo. We do a chicken, sausage, and okra gumbo, and that is definitely the most popular. We also have our collard greens, which is not easy to get in South Dakota. We're finding that we have to order 4 or 5 cases at a time just to keep up with the collard greens. We also do a dirty rice, boudin, homemade peach cobbler, and it's really good a la mode.
So let me just make sure, you say you have boudin here?
We have boudin here.
Okay, I'm so excited because I have been having withdrawals ever since I moved up here. I have not been able to find any good boudin, so I definitely want to try that.
Okay.
But also, but yes, you want to check back with us because coming up, we will have like a quick Q&A with me and Cherie, and she'll explain how this vision not only started in Sturgis, but expanded to Rapid City.